Hey guys, welcome back to the mat with me. Today I have a low impact cardio and core session for us to really get the body moving, get that heart rate up, and maybe even get a little bit sweaty. And we're doing all of this without any jumping. There's a time and place for jumping. Sometimes it's really fun, sometimes you just don't want to do it. And today I have made sure that there is none of that for you. I've popped a playlist underneath this video so you can play that in a browser whilst we move on the mat and really get the blood pumping. If any moment it's too much for you, please take a breather, take a break, take a sip of water. This is your session. I want you to get out of it what you want. I'm here to push you a little bit, but of course it is up to you. So take from it what you need. We're going to start with our feet hip distance apart. We're just going to start to march, warming up the body a little bit. Bringing our knees up towards our chest. Swinging those arms for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, I'm going to get you to bring your palms up as if you're diving off a diving board into a pool. And with a light bend to the knees, I'm going to get you to dive down towards the mat, bringing our palms either to the mat or to our shins, chin tucked to chest. I'm going to get you to start pedaling out through those heels. So bending one knee, lengthening out the other leg, and alternating through that. Getting a little bit of a stretch in the back of the hamstrings, back of the calves. Give me one big deep breath. And exhale. Nice. We're going to roll back up slowly, keeping that chin tucked to our chest. All the way up to the top. Give me a shoulder roll at the top. 1 and 2. Arms back into our dive. Diving back down towards the mat. Bringing our palms either to the mat or to our shins. And just pedaling out through those legs. Chin tucked to chest. Keep breathing through this for me. One big deep breath in and exhale. Nice. From here, I'm going to get you to walk your palms out in front of you and bring your knees down to the mat. We're going to come into a 4-point kneeling position. So our wrists are going to be underneath our shoulders. Knees are going to be underneath our hips. We're going to move through a series of cats and cows. So dropping our belly to the mat, bringing the crown of our head and our tailbone to the roof. We're going to inhale. And exhale as we round our spine into an angry cat position. Reverse that. So belly drops heavy to the mat as we inhale. Shoulders away from our ears. And back through center into our angry cat. Exhaling into that rounded back. Another one like that. Crown of the head goes to the ceiling. And exhale into your angry cat. Coming back into neutral. Maybe you want to just wiggle a little bit from side to side. Getting a little bit of warmth through the side bodies here. Just letting it be a little bit more dynamic. Perhaps you're moving first thing in the morning and you're a little bit stiff. Or maybe you've been sitting at your desk all day. Just moving in a way that feels good for you. Maybe it's rocking forward and back a little bit. Beautiful. From here, I'm going to get you to tuck your feet under and come down into a sitting position. We're going to roll down onto our backs and we're going to warm up the glutes a little bit. Palms down by your side body. From here, I want you to squeeze your glutes as you come up into a bridge position and down. We're going to keep this really fluid, so keep moving through this for me. We're just warming up the back of the body and the glutes, preparing them for a little bit of lower body in our low impact cardio. Breathing throughout this. Making sure that you're pressing your belly button to your spine to protect that lower back as you move through this. Squeezing those glutes, pressing those knees out at the top, never letting them cave in. Give me 5 more like that. Squeezing the glutes. Thinking you have a string that's pulling you up towards the roof. 4, 3, last 2, last 1, and down. Beautiful. Roll onto your side. We're going to come up into a standing position. So take your time if you need to move from laying to standing. Sometimes you can get a little bit dizzy. Please move at your own pace. We're going to come into our standing series. I'm going to show you the 4 exercises that we're going to do, and then I'm going to talk you through them. So the first exercise will be a lunge to a knee drive. The second exercise will be a squat with some heel lifts. The third exercise will be a curtsy lunge, really working into those glutes. And then our fourth exercise will be a lateral step out. So to prepare in our lunge, we're going to work one leg at a time. I'm going to start with my left and then we'll move to our right. I'm going to inhale as I step my right leg back, coming into that 90-90 position and then driving that knee up as I come back to standing. You can drop that foot down or you can step right back into that lunge. Exhaling as you lift that knee. We're going to move slowly right now as we get used to our position. From here, I want you to think of keeping the crown of your head nice and long. Keeping your chest nice and proud as you step back into that lunge. Really thinking as you step back, you're sitting back into that left glute, keeping that really nice 90-degree bend in the knee. And breathing out. Now, we're going to add a little bit of tempo to this. So we're going to step back, knee drive, and back. 4, 8, 7. If you want to dial this up a little bit, we're going to add some arms. 6. So arms are up, arms come down. 4. Exhaling to really get that crunch at the top. 3. Last 2. Last 1. And drop that knee down. Wow, you can see I'm already getting out of breath. So these really are a challenge on the body. It's getting the heart rate up, we're getting into a little bit of cardio territory and it sneaks up on you. So we're gonna move over, shifting our weight to our right foot. We're gonna move through the same series on the left leg. So again, starting without the arms, we're gonna step back and then drive our knee. Back, exhale as we drive that knee. Slower tempo to start. Getting comfortable with the movement, keeping our chest up nice and tall, keeping nice and long through that body. Now we're going to add a little bit of tempo. And if at any point this is too much for you, you can take out that knee drive and just step back into the lunge. You can also maybe grab a chair and help you with your balance. And again, of course, after that knee drive, you can always drop that foot down instead of coming straight back into that lunge. Okay, we're going to go for 8, 7. For anyone that wanted to add those arms, let's add them now. 6, 5, 4, keeping nice and long through the body. 3, really using the breath to help you engage the core. 2, will help you with your balance. Last 1. Beautiful, very nice. Second exercise, come into a wide squat position with our feet turned out slightly. From here, think about keeping your ribs stacked over your hips as you sit down into that squat movement. And up, down, and up. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you push the floor away. Keeping that chest, head and neck nice and long. Beautiful. Now bring your arms up into a sort of a serve the platter movement. As we stand back up, we're going to lift them out. Down, out, down, and out. Really keeping a bit of tension in the body. So we're not just sort of like keeping our arms here. You want to bring the elbows back into the side body and extending them out. Pretending you have a tray full of glasses that you really want to keep stable. Maybe they're full of champagne or spritz. Down and out. Down and out. Now we're going to pause at the bottom for me. Hold the sumo squat. Again, think of alignment. Ribs are stacked over our hips. We're pressing our belly button to our spine to engage our core. We're pressing our knees out to the side. Breathe for me. I'm struggling here a little bit. The shakes are starting. From here, we're going to lift one heel and lower. The opposite and lower, keeping ourselves in that lowered squat position. Arms are staying up by our sides. Breathe for me. If this is too much, come back up to standing and then come back down for me. Everyone else, let's keep going. And up and down. Now we're going to add in an arm. Reach and down. Reach and down. Reach and down. Exhale. Really start to feel those abs turn on as you exhale in this squat position, keeping ourselves down so we're not coming back up. We're keeping ourselves down in our squat position. Keep going for 4, 3, keep going, very nice, 2, last one, and come up. Whew. Those quads are burning. Okay, our next exercise is our curtsy squat. I'm going to show you from the front, then I'm going to show you from the side. From here, we're going to do one leg at a time, starting with our left being our stable leg. So from here, bring your palms to your chest to help stabilize you. Keep your chest proud. We're going to diagonally step back on our right foot and come up to standing. Back down and up. Inhale as you lower, keeping those hips nice and level. Back and up. You're going to start to feel that left glute at the bottom working. So right where that glute almost meets the hamstring, you're going to start to feel a bit of a burn there. Back and up. Back and up. Let me turn to the side for you. So we're stepping back and up. Sitting ourselves back as we move into that lunge and up. Give me 8, 7. Chest nice and tall. Crown of the head nice and long. Back and exhale. Back and up. 3. Last 2. Last 1. And back to center. I'll switch over. Shift our weight slightly to our right side. Keeping a nice bend through that right knee. We're going to step on the diagonal back with the left leg. And up. Back and up. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you stand up. Really pressing the heel of your right foot into the mat to activate through that right glute. Breathing for me. Beautiful. I'm going to turn to the side again for you. Back and up, keeping the chest nice and proud so we're not caving too far forward. And up, back and up for 8. Breathe for me. 7, 6. Another one, challenging our balance. 5, 4, 3. Last 2. Really sitting back. Last 1. And up to standing. Beautiful job, guys. From here, we're coming out into our lateral lunge. And as you can see, I'm taking very, very minimal breaks between. If you do need to take a break, please grab some water, take a breather, pause the video. But the aim here is to keep the breaks minimal, to really keep that heart rate up, to really get that cardio element. From here, we're going to step out with our right foot and exhale as we come back to standing, pushing off that leg and back. So we're stretching out through the left leg and back in. Keep that right knee pressing out as you come into that lateral lunge and up. Oh, I am sweating, guys. Exhale. Beautiful. From here, what I want you to focus on is keeping that chest up nice and tall, pressing through that right heel as you come back up to standing. Really, again, working into that glute, getting our heart rate up. You can see there's a theme. From here, if you want to dial it up a bit, we're going to extend our palms out and come back in. Out, back in, out, back in. 4, 5, 4, 3. The arms out really help you to keep the upper body nice and tall so we're not caving forward again. And it also adds that extra layer of heat to the body as you're moving your arms and your legs. Last one. Take a step to the right side of your mat. And drop a sweat. We're going to repeat on the left-hand side. So we're going to step out and back in. Really pressing into that heel and back up. Keeping that chest nice and tall. down, and exhale, extending really nice through that right leg, and back up, pressing that knee out, and in, pressing through the heel to activate the glute, out, breathe for me, down. Now we're going to add the arms, out, and in, down, and up. For 5, 4. Give me 3 more. Give me last 2. And last 1. Ooh. Okay, shake those legs out for me. Maybe grab some water. Let's get started on our core circuit. Coming down into our 4-point kneeling position. Let's make sure we check in with our alignment. Wrists underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips. From here, what I want you to do is tuck those toes. Pressing the floor away, I want you to just lift ever so slightly those knees off the floor and drop them back down. As you lift, I want you to exhale, really activating through the core. So keeping our head and neck nice and long, gaze trained onto the mat here. Exhaling as we lift and lower. It's a small movement, but it's small and it's mighty. You will start to feel that burn right away. Really pressing the belly button to your spine as you're lifting your knees up. Exhaling into this will really help you activate those core muscles. Keep going like this for me. The sweat is real, guys. You're going to have to let me know how you go. Now from here, I want you to keep those shoulders away from your ears. Have a nice subtle bend in the elbows. Now we're going to dial this up a little bit. We're going to remove that release. So we're going to hover, lower without touching the mat, coming back up. Lower, and if this is too much, you can always release at the bottom and continue as is. You're still going to get a really good burn from that. Everyone else, let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Neck nice and long. 3, 2, last one. And drop those knees down. Beautiful, guys. I am melting into this mat. I hope you're doing all right over there. From here, we're going to roll down into a side lying position. Bringing our forearm parallel to the end of the mat. We are going to extend our legs out, bringing that left leg ever so slightly in front of the right. From here, we're going to press up and away from the mat with our palm to the sky. I'm going to exhale as we lift the waist away from the ground. So up like this, into a side plank and lower down. Exhaling as we come up, really pressing into the side body. If this is too much for you, please do come to kneeling and you'll still get a great burn from here. Repeating the exact same movement. Everybody else, legs extended out. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. On the last one, I'm going to get you to hold it up. Last one. From here, we are going to thread our arm down and under with a bit of a twist. So exhale and up, letting your gaze follow where your palm goes. And up. Again, if you need to, do this from your knees. It looks like this. Exhale and up. Everybody else, it's out on our toes. Up. Exhale. Really working into that side body. Our ribs are knitting down as we're twisting down and under. Give me 4 more like that. Pressing away from the floor. 3. Breathe for me. 2. And last one. Back up and down. Beautiful. Now, you know what? On the other side. So, shuffling over, getting ourselves set up, bringing that right foot ever so slightly in front of our left, bringing our left forearm parallel to the mat. From here, Getting nice and set up. Our palm is going to go to the sky. We're going to exhale as we come up into that side plank position and lower down. Down. Making sure that our shoulder is over our elbow. Very nice. Again, guys, come down to your knees if it's easier, or if you did the first set on your knees. 4, 5. Exhale as you lift. 4. Really pressing into the feet, especially that right foot, to keep our hips level to the wall. I think we're at 3. 3. Last 2. We're going to hold up on number 1. Last 1. From here, we're going to thread the arm down. Down, exhale, and come up. Letting our gaze follow. Really pressing our ribs down towards our hips as we exhale and thread it under. Give me 4 like this. 3 more. Pressing the floor away. Last 2. And last 1. And up and release. Very nice job, guys. Oh my gosh, I need a breather. Okay, maybe you're going to melt into the mat for a moment. Catch your breath for me. Take a big deep breath in. And out. And 1 more big deep breath in. And out. We definitely said we're going to get our heart rate up. And we're checking that box. Now that we're on our tummy, relaxing, we're in the perfect position to come into a forearm plank. So, going to bring our arms out into 11. From here, we're going to tuck our toes under. As we push the floor away with our toes and we press our forearms into the mat, press your belly button to your spine, press up into a plank position. Now from here, let's just get acquainted with our plank position. What we want to be doing is tucking our hips under. So we don't want our bum to be in the sky. We want to be tucking our hips under. We want to be pressing the floor away, making sure that our elbows are underneath our shoulders. We want to be pushing through the floor through our toes, squeezing our glutes and our quads. There is a lot to remember, so it's absolutely fine if you're working your way up. But from here, nice and strong, we're going to do a series of plank rocks. Take a big deep breath in and exhale. Keep breathing naturally as we start to slowly rock on our toes forward and back. Forward and back. Keep that gaze trained on the mat. Forward and back. Breathe for me. Forward and back. Really focusing on pressing your belly button to your spine, pressing away from the mat. Give me 8, 7, keep breathing. 6, if you need to drop down to your knees, please do. 5, 4, keep going. 3, give me 2 more. 2, last 1. Beautiful, and drop down. Take a big deep breath in. And exhale. 1 more big deep breath in. And exhale for me. Beautiful. Adjust your position ever so slightly if you need to. Our arms are at 11. Tucking our toes back under. Pressing our belly button to our spine. We're going to come back up into our plank. So get ready for me. Big deep breath in. And exhale. Coming up from here. Hold that plank for me. This time, I'm going to get you to tap your right foot out. And then your left. We're going to keep our hips really stable as we move through this. Just moving and tapping the toe out, bringing it back in. Exhale. And bring it back in, keeping everything else really, really stable in the body. Really creating that tension in the body. You're going to feel the burn. Give me 8, 7, 6. If this is too much, come down to your knees and just do a kneeling plank for me. 4, 3, last 2, last 1, and hold it for me. Press the floor away, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the quads for 10, 9, 8, great job guys, keep going, 6, 5, 4, keep going, 3, 2, last 1, and melt into the mat. Beautiful job, guys. Take a breather for me. Big deep breath in and exhale. One more big deep breath in and exhale. Okay, bringing those palms back to 11. We've got our last plank variation. So from here, tucking those toes again. Take a big deep breath in and exhale, pressing the floor away, coming up into our plank position. From here, I'm going to drop one knee to the mat and up. One knee lowers and up. Very small movement here. Keeping those hips super stable. We're just dropping that knee. And up. Down and up. For 8 and 7. 6. Neck nice and long. Shoulders away from our ears. 4. Squeeze that core. Squeeze those glutes. 3. 2. Last 1. Hold it for me. Hold it in this plank for 5. 4. Press the floor away. 3. Breathe. 2. Last 1. And down. Beautiful. Rest your chin or your cheek onto the top of your hands here. Take a big deep breath in. And exhale. Another big deep breath in. And exhale. Very nice. Guys, you made it. I hope you're as sweaty as I am and you enjoyed it. Bringing those feet together. Pressing our palms into the mat. We're just going to come into some cool down stretches. We're going to sit our bum back on our feet into a child's pose. From here, maybe you need to widen up those knees a little bit so you can really sink back down onto the mat, into those hips and feel the stretch. Take a big deep breath in for me, stretching those arms out in front of you. From here, we're just going to walk our palms over to the right hand side, get a bit of a stretch to the side body. Big deep breath in and exhale. One more like that. And exhale. Walking back through center over to the left-hand side and stretching through that right side body here. Big deep breath in and exhale. Another big deep breath in for me and exhale. Walking those palms back to center. One last stretch forward for me. Beautiful. We're going to come up, tuck those feet under, come up to a sitting position. From here, stretch those legs out, long in front of you. What I'm going to get you to do is sit up really nice and tall. And again, like we did at the start, we're going to dive our palms towards our feet here, bringing our chest down towards our thighs. Maybe grab onto the shins, the ankles, or if you can, onto the bottom of your feet, onto your toes or your feet. And you're just going to stretch, feeling the stretch through the back of the legs. Give me a big deep breath in and exhale. Rolling those shoulders down or away from your ears, so we're relaxing into this. You can even bring your palms down to the mat if that helps you. We're really just trying to get that stretch through the back of the legs. We did a lot of work on those legs at the start of the session. So just stretching out the hamstrings, stretching out the calves a little bit. You can rock back and forth through this, alternating pressing your heels into the mat. Take another deep breath in for me. Straightening through that back and then melting forward. Bringing your gaze down onto the mat in front of you. Nice. From here, we're going to bring our knees up to bent position. We're going to pop our left ankle onto our right knee, pressing our chest up nice and proud. We're going to press that left knee out towards the wall behind us to get that stretch through the left glute. You may be shaking a little bit like I am now. We are getting a nice stretch into those muscles. Take a big deep breath in and exhale. Another big deep breath in and exhale. Dropping that leg down, bringing the right ankle over to the left knee. From here again, chest up nice and proud. We're not sinking through the upper body. We're just pressing our right knee out to feel that stretch in the right glute. Big breath in and exhale. One more like that, in and exhale. Very nice. Then we're going to bring our feet down, tuck them underneath us. And from here, we're just going to walk our palms out, pressing our hips backwards as we do so. So we're trying to keep our glutes on the mat as we press the floor away, stretching out through the back of the body. Big deep breath in for me. And exhale. One more big deep breath in for me. And exhale. Walking those palms back. And we have finished the session. Thank you very much for joining me on the mat for this sweaty, low impact cardio session. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.